Hello and welcome to week 10. Just cruising right along here. Week 10 in History of Psychology, and we enter into the next chapter on behaviorism, which is what happened after the founding, those principles that we got of the law of effect and classical conditioning, now moving into the world of behaviorism, the work of B.F. Skinner, and Bandura, and Rotter, and all of these people. So, this week we're looking at a discussion, and in this particular discussion, I bring up the concept of locus of control. Good place to bring this up. It's not necessarily a behavioral principle per se, but it highlights our own perceptions of the importance of external factors on our motivation, the causes of our behavior. So, locus of control and attribution style are aspects of the personality, how we perceive our individual personal sense of control on our lives. Or that'd be high internal locus of control. High external locus of control would mean I feel I'm sort of the victim of circumstances. And victim may not be the best word there. That things happen and I don't have a lot of control over them. And that's primarily the way my life is guided. So we take a look at that and attribution style, the degree to which we attribute success to ourselves or to external factors, and the success of others to external or internal factors. Is actually really kind of neat psychology that goes on there. And then the quiz, as we're heading into this idea, this contrast, I like you to contrast operant conditioning and classical conditioning, and then specifically look at the way in which Bandura and Rotter brought back into the equation cognition. Because in its purest sense, the human being, from a purely behavioral standpoint, that very, very stark way in which Skinner sometimes presented his work, was that I can control a human being by just managing the external factors. What's going on in the brain doesn't matter. Now, we know in the bigger picture that while that model is useful as a way to view the world in a scientific manner, we know that life is more complex than that, and that our cognition truly does play a role in it. And both Bandura and Rotter have reintroduced cognition while still within the behavioral realm. The behavioral realm is very easily and arguably one of the more scientific theories of behavior and behavior change, because of its deep root on observation and specific measurement. Certainly it's not the whole game, obviously, but it's an interesting notion to think about now in this history, and how important that particular piece of history in the field of psychology remains important today. So that's this week. Enjoy. We only have 3 weeks left of class, 12-week semester, 3 weeks left of class. Let's make them strong, get into the class, discussions, get all the work done, and we'll finish well. So take care and be well, and I will see you next time.